Rick Godley, you're looking at Julie Martin. We're going to be talking about what you're having for lunch in 1 week from tomorrow. We're going to take a picture of your future lunch for a great cause. Conway Twitty here on the Q, your home for real country. It is 8:26. Just fired up the Facebook live streams. We did live in the studio. We are live on the radio, live on the streams. Julie Martin, and Julie is, you got involved 2 years ago. You approached me to say, Rick, can you help us get the word out because we're going to be cooking up jambalaya for Dart. Tell me your motivation when you got involved in that.
Well, Rick, Dart is a Ruston-based organization, and, they're here to help people, men, women, children. If you need help and you're suffering from domestic violence, they're there for you. And so because Dart is there for them, Carl Malone Toyota of Ruston, we want to be there for Dart. So.
Mm-hmm. Very simple, and it's so benign. Is that a big word?
Is it a big word?
What does it mean? If you don't know what it means, it's a big word. It's so innocent. It's so easy.
Innocent. Don't put me on the spot, Rick.
I know.
Don't put me on the spot.
I didn't mean to do that. I have a parochial education, and I just got words in my head. But it's so simple to raise money for Dart. How do you do that? Eat. And so that's what this is. It's a jambalaya. Right. Let me just post this up. First of all, this is the 22nd Dart Radiothon that's going to be happening 1 week from tomorrow, right here on the Q, for 12 hours, 6A to 6P, raising money for Dart. And then, was it you or Rusty? I know Rusty's.
You know Rusty?
Big word alert, magnanimous. Always willing to do something to raise money for a great cause.
That's right.
When did he jump on board? Do you know of cooking?
I think Rusty's been doing it for a while.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, longer than I've been involved, but he knows what he's doing. If you've ever tailgated with Rusty, he's always willing to cook, and this is for a good cause.
Sure. No, and he helped out too with the Lincoln Parish Museum twice. And so the plates are $10, and they're going to be served at Super One, correct?
That's right. We're changing it up a little bit this year. For the past 2 years, it's been at the dealership, and we still want you to come see us. Don't get me wrong. But we're going to be right in the middle of all the action at Super One, in the middle of the Radiothon. So that's where you'll come to pick up your plates. And
well, one of the things, too, and the reason why I wanted you on as well, is that pans and half pans are for sale as well. And that's one where you kind of got to prepare for.
Right.
So explain what that is. And how would somebody who's watching this or listening to us right now say, you know what, I want to get a pan for the office?
Yep, if you want a pan for the office, you can call the dealership, 318-255-1387. You're going to hit number 1 for sales, ask for Julie or ask for Josh, and the pans are, for a full pan, it's $100 for a half pan, it's $100, for a full pan, it's $200. And we'll deliver it to you, but we do need advance notice on that.
All right, so the number to call, 255-1387. Julie, ask for Julie or Josh, the J&J squad.
J&J.
And, all right, well, give us your takeaway. You've been doing this 3 years from now. Obviously, the cause is near and dear to your heart. And, anything we can do to help people out, especially in these situations. But when you first found out about it, what motivated you to jump up and say, you know what, I'm in?
Well, I think it's just, at first it was a good cause, but I'm going to tell you a little story. Like, I was talking to an old friend of mine, and this is a guy. Mm-hmm. And I've heard the story about his ex-wife and whatever, and then the other day, I heard the real story. And he's 60-something years old, and he said, I don't know why I just told you that. This is something that he's carried with him. Mm-hmm. It was physical abuse, it was mental abuse, it was manipulation, and he just now let it go. So if you're carrying something like that, if you're needing help, Dart is there for you.
Was he the abuser or the abused?
He was the abused.
The abused. See, and that's something too. I know the
Definitely.
statistics reveal it's primarily male on female, but that's not 100% of the case. And as you just learned, and especially what's rising now is same genders on abusing each other. So if you are being abused, you do not need to be in that situation. And here's the thing too, Julie, you may or may not know, but I've known others, they think their situation is unique, that nobody knows what I'm going through, and that may or may not be true. However, Dart has pretty much seen all situations, and they are equipped literally to help you out. And if one is even saying like, well, for the children, I need to stay involved, that may not be the best thing for the children and you. So I'm putting up the 888-411-1333. Ask questions, find out more. DART is equipped to help.
That's right.
And so what we can do to help is
Eat.
lunch. Yeah, eat good food. Oh, by the way, brag on Rusty, because this isn't, you're not going, it's not jambalaya helper like hamburger helper.
No,
I mean,
definitely not.
No, the process.
The process is intensive. I mean, it involves like prepping and the ladies from DART chopping and knives, and I don't know what all they do, but they're doing it for a good cause. And then Rusty does his magic the next day, and it's a sight to behold.
All right, Julie Martin, thank you so much. 255-1387, 255-1387. Since this is going to be stored online, archived, the area code, I guess you have to use that these days. 318-255-1387. Any other words of wisdom, pearls you want to drop on us before you head off into this day full of opportunity?
You're going to put me on the spot again? Call me. Let's make some money for DART. All that money stays right here in Ruston, and we need to do it. It's a great cause. Incredible cause.
So the telethon is going to be 1 week from today. The foodathon.
Foodathon.
No, huh? All right.
No,
okay.
No, Rick, no.
All right. I just pushed the limit. So back to the music. Thank you so much for coming by. Here's George Strait now at your home for real country, Q 94.1.